So there's a NATO summit this week coming up. White House spokesman Hogan Gridley said Tuesday that Donald Trump will tell fellow NATO countries that the U.S. cannot be the world's piggy bank. How do you think they're going to receive this? And do you think he's right? Do you think Trump's right?
Well, I don't think that this is going to be received too well by NATO, but I do think that the president is right. Look, I know a lot of people don't like the way President Trump communicates, but let's look at the substance here. You know, NATO members are supposed to contribute a minimum of 2% of their GDP to spending on defense. And only 6 member nations have done that through 2017, with the United States being the largest contributor. So we contributed more than Germany, France, Italy, Spain, the United Kingdom, and Canada combined. So, you know, we're carrying the load for everybody when we have a rule that says you have to put in a minimum of 2% of your GDP. We're putting in more, and most countries are putting in much less. Hey, look, take Germany, for example. They're only putting in 1.2% of GDP in 2017. So you look at this, it's simply not fair. So in the big picture, the president views this as we're providing protection to these countries, and it was meant to be protection from Russia, but they don't treat us fairly when it comes to trade. So this goes to the president's view of the world. He wants NATO countries to pay their fair share, which they've already agreed to have membership in NATO, and at the same time to have fair trade, because we're all supposed to be, you know, allies and partners, but that hasn't been the case. So I think Trump saying that, look, the U.S. is not going to be the piggy bank anymore, I think that they better listen, because he means it. These are things he's not playing around with. He's talked about it for years between NATO and trade and what he believes the United States being treated unfairly. Look, that's going to stick. These are the reasons that he got elected, and I would say if you're one of the other nations in NATO and you haven't been paying your fair share, expect the president to call you out.